Welcome to another battle. Today we're going to be bringing you something slightly different. I'm going to be playing as the Gondorians and Men of the Dead, and they're going to be putting up a valiant fight against a combined army of Easterlings and Uruk-Hai. So we hope you enjoy it today, and now we'll show you the armies.
So this is my Easterling army and Uruk-Hai combined force today. This warband that you're looking at right now is led by an Easterling captain. He is equipped with a shield and a Easterling halberd, which counts as an elven blade. He leads 12 Easterlings, 8 with shield and sword, and 4 with a pike and a shield. And they've all been given the Black Dragon upgrade for an extra cost of 1 point, which increases their fight value and their courage to a 4 rather than that of a 3. And this second warband is led by an Uruk-Hai captain with heavy armor and shield. He leads 4 Uruk-Hai with shield and 4 Uruk-Hai with pike. The final warband is led by an Easterling captain equipped exactly the same way as the first one. He leads 4 black Numenorians who have been given the Venom Blade upgrade, which means that they get to reroll 1s when they roll to wound. And behind them is 8 Easterlings who are all equipped with a bow.
Okay, and here's the opposing Gondor army today. So we have a Knight of the White Tower, and he's going to be leading 2 Knights of Minas Tirith. Moving on, we've got a Captain of Minas Tirith, and he's going to be leading 12 Warriors of Minas Tirith, 4 with bow, 4 with spear and shield, and 4 with sword and shield. And here we have my final warband, the Men of the Dead. They're being led by the King of the Dead, and I have 10 warriors there as well. So that is the opposing Gondorian army today. Okay, and this is how the armies look after deployment. Matt, what'd you do?
I set my men up in a line here, and I've also set these Uruk-Hai up on the side, on the flank, if you will, just to maybe counter the threat of the knights there. But I'm imagining a full-out stretched across battlefield backing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've done. Just put all my men in the centre and the horses out on the flank there. So we're going to turn 1 for priority.
Oops. Reroll.
Reroll. What is going on? See?
The evil player
Evil player goes first. We'll come back to you when everyone's moved. Okay, so this is how the board looks after turn 1 of movement. We incorporated the shooting into that as well. I moved all my bowmen up, so there was no shooting from the Gondorian side. Matt, what did you do?
I fired all of my bowmen at the backline spearmen here. Unfortunately, no one died.
No, it didn't.
Even with 6 hits, no deaths.
So, should we move into turn 2 for priority?
Yes.
4.
2.
So, priority goes to Gondor. We'll come back to you if there's any heroic moves.
So, I called a heroic move with my Uruk captain, which is here, and it enabled me to move the main body of my force into his front line in a way that I would like, and I was able to get my captain against his captain and stop his Captain of the White Tower, Knight of the White Tower, from getting into my captain for this turn, because his sword inflicts multiple wounds rather than 1 wound for every wound it causes.
Indeed. So now I'm going to move, and then we'll sum that up for you.
So this is what it looks like at the end of the movement phase and the shoot phase. These 2 guys here, Frozen Terror, trying to charge into him. These 2, however, were brave enough to charge into the King of the Dead. As you can see, there's a stretched battle line across the board, and my Uruk-Hai have redeployed to come across as the threat of the Knights has moved around to the rear of Ross's army here. And we're about to go into the combat phase, and we'll let you know if there's any situations with heroic combats, and we'll come back to you with the captive fights after we've resolved the majority of the others.
Okay, so I've decided to call a heroic combat with the Knight of the White Tower there, and his 3 supporting guys. What are you doing, Matt?
I'm going to shield with my Easterling.
Okay, blue will be for the Knight of the White Tower. I've got a 6 with him.
I've got a 6. You
will take it.
And I'm trapped. Got 6.
You got 6. That's enough. Okay, so I'm going to redeploy my men, and then I'll come back to you once I've done that. Okay, so welcome back to the fight phase. I've done all the normal models now, and we're going to move on to the captain fights. So we're going to start over here with the King of the Dead, with just a meager 1 attack.
Okay.
A 5.
6.
He's trapped in there as well.
Roger. So I've got strength 4 against defense 8. So 6.
Yes.
And their strength 3, so I think they are neither 6
and
or
4.
4. So 6 is across the board. Black is captain.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1, and that's 2. That now needs to get a 4.
Yeah.
Which he doesn't do, so it's 1.
So just 1 wound.
And you have a point. You have 3 points of fate. So.
Okay, so the first one
Yeah.
doesn't fails,
Let's see, you're done.
and he passes. I've only got 2.
Oh no, you had 3. Sorry.
Okay, so he passed the last one.
Wow.
Right, you need to back your guys away. Where are we going next? Where are we going with the next one? Oh, down in the middle. The Uruk-Hai captain here.
Right.
So my 2, just going to fight normally.
As am I. 4.
2.
So I need a 5+ to wound.
Yep.
Which I failed to get.
And my Steeder captain of Minas Tirith there.
I'll do that.
So he'll be green, and support him will be blue.
Get 5.
5. And I don't.
3. You can use 2 points of mine.
No, I'm
Draw
good.
it.
I will lose that.
And he's defense 7, yeah?
Yeah.
So I need 6s.
Yep.
Which
You
I don't
don't get. And then my
Captain against you will.
Knight of the White Tower, which will be green as always. I get 5,
4.
which will be turned into a 4.
Oh yeah, so
it's
it's
two-handed.
draw.
Okay, so I got a 5, but obviously with the two-handed weapon, we get a -1 there, so it becomes a 4.
So I'm going to use a point of might to turn my 4 into a 5 and win the combat.
Yes. So we both lose that.
And your guy's defense 6. I'm strength
Yes.
4, so I need a 5+.
Yep.
Which I failed.
Which you don't get. Okay, so should we go into the next turn's priority? 3
And a 3.
and a 3. So it goes to the evil player. So we'll come back to you once everyone's moved. Okay, so welcome back. This is how the board looks after everyone's moved. The Uruk-Hai and Easterlings got priority.
We
I
did.
didn't count with any heroics.
No. So we just charged across as much as we could. I managed. The only significant thing is I moved my captain from fighting the captain of the White Tower, Knight White Tower, to fighting the captain of Minas Tirith. And I took 3 shots with these guys through the gap into him, and they all failed to wound. And this guy is frozen from quite a lot of freezes from terror. These 4 men here all froze from terror, attempting to charge the men of the dead there.
They did. So we're going to go into the main combats, and we'll come back to you with the captain fights.
Okay, so on to the captain fights now. We've got Ross's Knight of the White Tower, supported by Spearmen, against my 2 Eastling Warriors. I will be feinting with the black dice, which is the swordsman.
You got 5?
Get 6.
I
You
got
get
6 as well.
Okay, so you win that because I fainted.
Okay.
And you need a... What's a 2-handed weapon, isn't it? So you would you would need a 5, so you need a 4.
4.
With the green.
Which we don't get.
Unfortunate. So it's alright. Next fight
What's my special rule for his weapon?
is he caused multiple wounds.
That's it, multiple.
Yeah.
Not a re-roll factor.
No.
Which would be more useful.
You would.
Let's go on to
Your
the...
captain against my captain and 2 warriors, so I will be fighting normally all across the board.
Okay.
Captain's black.
Oh, I got 2.
I got 5.
Useless.
So I need 6s all across the board.
Yes.
I get 1.
You get the 1. So we shall take Das Fate. How many fate have I got left? I don't think I've used any of them.
You got... That was it.
That was
the
it.
point of
Ah, not good.
Do you want to use a point of might to pass it?
Yeah, go on, I might as well.
Roger that. Keep his wounds up. And then the next one's my Uruk-Hai captain against your 2 men there.
Got a 4.
I've got 5. Need a 5+ to kill that guy.
Didn't get.
Don't get. Damn. So tempted to use a point of might on him, but it's like, well, it's just a
What's the
warrior.
point?
isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
And then lastly is my captain and my warrior against your
King of the Dead.
Captain is black.
Did you get?
5.
Oh, the 1. Typical. Brilliant.
Okay, so I need a 6 with the black and a 6 and a 4 with the red.
Yes.
Get 6 with the black.
So I think that's it, isn't it? He's dead.
No, he's lost a wound because you passed your fate test last time, so 1 wound left.
Okay.
And that's it, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So next turn's priority. A 1.
4.
So it goes to the Oryx again. And we'll come back to you once everyone's moved.
Okay, so that's the end of the movement phase. Once again, combats was just happening all across the battlefield there, across the line. The only notable terror incident was this guy. He freaked out. Oh, and the captain, of course. He tried to charge the king. Oh, he tried to charge him, failed, and he got charged.
Anyway.
Yeah, so we'll just see how this goes. Do the battle line again and come back to you with the important captain fights.
Okay, welcome back to the captain fights. We're going to do the same order as we did last time. We're going to start off with the Knight of the White Tower over here.
Okay.
his support and the 2 Easterling warriors.
My swordsman in black is fainting.
Green for the, obviously.
Got 6 there. This is
Got
top.
6.
I've won it.
That's what you get, I can't.
Okay, so I need 6s to wound.
Yes, you
and
do.
Black dice rerolls ones.
Nothing happened there. Okay, so we move on to the next captain fight.
Yep. So black is captain.
Yep.
Red is
Only
warriors.
got 2 dice.
Get
Yeah.
4 with my captain.
Got a 6 in mine.
Can I do any mightage here? No, I cannot. So you win. You need 6s to kill the captain and a 5 to kill the warrior.
Okay, let's see what we get. Neither, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, in which case it's my
what we got?
Uruk
Captain
captain there on
over
his
here.
own fighting against these 2.
Yep.
5.
Got 2 6s.
6s. Does he call a heroic?
He's
No,
got
the
a
way he's
shield,
been
hasn't he?
going,
So
he
he's
hasn't been. No, so you need 6
probably
to
good.
wound. You get 2 6s again.
No, we get 2
Nice.
5s.
Unfortunate.
Close.
My captain against your 2 dudes there.
Yep.
I get 4.
We've got 4 or so.
So I win.
You'll
that,
win that
don't
on fight value.
I need 6 to.
He's got a shield there as
I've got the
well.
highest strength this time.
You have strength 4.
So 6 to wound.
Do you know?
Do I use a point of might to kill one? Wait, I'm going to do it because these guys are solid. So
Okay.
he's lost a point of might there.
And now it is the King of the Dead over there versus the 2.
Yes, sir. You get 4.
Oh, at 2.
2. And I need a
That's going to be 6 by 4.
6 and a 4 to kill. Get 1 6
1
there.
6.
That's cocked as well.
See, what do we get?
So that's a
2.
2. That wasn't
Oh,
this
that
one,
four.
that was a cocked roll. So this is for the 4. And I get a 4.
4. So that's him dead, isn't it?
That is him dead.
Okay, so we're going to the next turn priority. 2
1.
goes to the Gondorian.
Goodness.
Okay, welcome back. After the movement phase, everyone's now moved and charged. Mainly just re-engagements across the front line. I had a shot to do with this guy here, up at the Uruk-Hai. The Eastling on the hill failed to hit him. I don't think there's any other noteworthy.
Not really.
No. So we'll go into the normal fights and then we'll come back to you to show you the interesting captain fights. Okay, welcome back to the captain fights. We're going to go straight into the normal procedures. So we'll do the Knight of the White Tower first.
Okay, black is fainting. 6.
Got a 6 with the Knight of the White. No, I didn't. I got a 5. So I'd lose that.
Yeah.
It's a white 2-handed weapon.
Go on. And I need 6s to wound. Black rerolls on 1s. Nothing.
Nothing. Let's move over again to my
Okay, what have we got?
Captain.
We've got a lot going on. Okay, so my
captain's
Uruk,
going to be green.
my Uruk will be white. My captain is black. Reds is Easterlings. Get 5.
I got a 4 highest.
Okay. So you want to use a point of might? I will probably use one too if you did.
Yeah, I might as well.
Oh, if you do use it, I'll use mine and I'll still win.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can use it.
Well, yeah. He's probably going to die, so
Okay.
I may as well go out whiteless as opposed to...
And at least I'm a point of might down as well. Right then, so easy defense 7, so I need 6s across the board. Everyone needs a 6. Black is the captain, not that it matters now. Nothing. 5s. All 5s.
No point of might left.
No, good use. Otherwise he
No
would be
attached to.
wounded.
What we got? Uruk-Hai captain
Right,
in the middle there. Against my 2.
3.
I got 2. Brilliant.
And I need 5 pluses. Which you fail.
Which you don't get. And then we've got your captain against my Knight of Minas Tirith.
Okay.
So I got 2, so I charged.
5.
2.
And I need a 5 plus. Which I don't get.
No. So that comes to the end of the fight phase. Let's get priority. 2. So it goes to you. Okay, so we'll come back once everyone's moved. Okay, so this is how the board looks after that turn of movement. Matt, what do you get up to?
I just re-engaged across the line, Rostron.
Excellent.
What did you do?
Exactly the same. Just puts a few supports where I could.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go into the fight phase and then we'll come back to you after we've done that. Okay, so that concludes the regular soldier fights. So we're going to move into the captain fights. I assume we're starting where we normally do.
Yes, the captain of the Knight of the White Tower, the spearman support. My black dice is fainting. Get 3.
5s with the dude.
You win. So you need a It'd be a 5, but it's a 4 to kill with the blue.
Which we get.
Well done.
Let's move on to the normal captain.
So it's my captain in black and my pikeman in red.
He's blue again. Got a 6 for my captain.
6 of my captain, so it's a tie.
But have you not got a halberd?
Yes, captain's now been blades, so it'd be on a 1 to a 4 I win, and
Yes.
a 5, 6 you win. 3, I win.
Of course you do. Would you like to do the honours?
Yes, I will roll to see the wins. So I need 6s with everybody.
Yeah, go on. No. Not one.
Not one.
Not one.
Not one.
You've beaten him in combat so many times as well.
Can't kill him. Can't hurt him. Taking his fate off, but
Should we move over to the Uruk-Hai captain?
I would love to do that. 6.
I can't even win, so no point.
I need
He's trapped in there.
5 pluses.
Which you get?
And then what have we got?
We got
This guy.
Yeah, got 3.
I've got 3 also, so I win. And I need... What do I need?
He's trapped. I
He
can't.
can-
No, because he's got to make room for him, and he can't get out.
that's
He
cool.
can't. Nah, that's all right. Just he's trapped.
Alright. In which case I need 5s with the black and 6 with the red. What you get?
Goes. Okay, so let's move to the next center priority. 5.
4.
So it goes to the Gondorians. So we'll come back to you once everyone's moved. Okay, welcome back. After we rolled for priority there, I realised that I was in fact broken, so take some courage tests. You probably notice my captain of Minas Tirith, who was there, is now absent from the field. He ran through courage, as did the bowman over this side. Everybody else passed the courage tests. The other Gondorians used the Knight of the White Tower to stay on the field. So I'm now going to move, and then we'll come back to you once we get into the combats. Okay, so welcome back after movement phase. We calculate that I need to lose 4 more men to lose. So we're going to... Do you want to do the captain fights first? In case it's broken, and then we can just wrap the game up there.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Let's do that first. So I have priority, didn't I?
You
So
did.
let's start with my Knight of the
So I've got
Das White
captain,
Tower.
Uruk and
Got
Uruk is white.
5.
Captain's black. You get 4. So you... Does the 5 go down to 4?
It does go down to 4 because of the two-handed.
Okay. So in which case I win. No,
You
you
do.
still win. You're a 5-5. And this captain won, yeah. So you win.
Okay, so
You
I
need-
will go for your captain.
Okay, so he's defense 7, so you would need a 6, but you need 5.
Which we don't get.
Okay, the next one would be
Next
my
one,
Uruk-Hai captain,
captain,
who's
yeah.
a knight.
He's charged in. 2 1s.
So I win. I need a 5 plus with my captain.
Which you get.
I'll get it over there. So I get it anyway.
Yeah.
I need 5 plus for all of them.
What else have we got?
got
Your captain
Uruk
over
here.
there.
So it's 2 on 1. Get 2.
2.
You get
Oh,
one.
got 1.
So I need a 6 here.
6, yes.
What you get?
What'd you get? That's him down. So we lost 2 there.
Yep. Shall we come back and...
Yep, we'll come back to you after we've done the normal fights then. Okay, so that's the end of the fight phase and also the end of the game. The Gondorians got steamrolled there by the joint forces of the Uruk-Hai and Easterlings. Mainly the Easterlings. But so what we'll do now is we'll pack up, and as always we'll come to you with the hearty handshake and the post-battle report.
Hello everybody, thank you for watching that battle, and thank you for joining us for our post-match analysis. We saw myself get only my second victory on the channel against my fair opponent and friend, Ross.
Yes, your second
Only a second of 7 I think it is. So Ross, what went wrong for you?
I didn't use the elves, that's what went wrong for me.
The classic, his favourite army.
Yeah, I don't really enjoy the Gondorians at all, if I'm being
No.
honest. The heroes lacked punch.
There was a
lack of-
sensing under behind the
for about
camera
round 2.
that he was not enjoying the army he was commanding.
Yeah, a couple of kamikaze charges.
Mm.
But there was a lack of might, there was no real punch from my heroes. King of the Dead is 100 points, and you get no might, 6 will, and 1 fate, was it? 2
I think
fate?
it was. I think it was.
By his special abilities, it's difficult to see why he's 100 points, because he only gets 1 attack.
Yeah. We're also not sure at all why he has 6 will.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
There's no magical abilities.
And his fight isn't even particularly high, it's only 4.
Yeah, and like I say, 1 attack, so... in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have used as many Men of the Dead and gone for the regular warriors, but then with your Black Dragon upgrade, it wouldn't have made a difference because
That was key for me, the Black Dragon upgrade.
Yeah.
Because it meant that my standard soldiers were all 5/4, which was one greater than every one of Ross's, except from his heroes.
Well, we said for that battle army, it's essentially you had a lower courage Elven army, didn't you?
Basically,
better defense, better fight. So.
Yep. Yeah, I thoroughly recommend if you do use Easterlings to use that Black Dragon upgrade because it's immense. And even the Numenorians had upgrades on them, which I did use, but I didn't really get to utilise.
No.
Yeah, they do have another one, which is I think it's like Guards of the Castellan or something, where they actually get their fight value up to a 5.
Yeah.
Which I considered, but I thought the rerollable one was better.
Which would have been much better. I mean, well, we could tell that we were slightly rusty using those armies as well because
We had confusion at points. Yeah. Could you pick out a man of the match from your side?
No, I couldn't.
May I suggest one?
You may.
The Knight of the White Tower. He didn't lose a single wound, nor I don't think he ever. He didn't take a wound once.
No. Did he kill anyone?
I don't think he killed anyone either.
Oh, he did. Right at the end, he killed that one guy.
Oh yes.
He was engaged with the same two every turn, and towards the end he managed to kill them.
Yeah, there's some stagnation across the battlefield.
I suppose maybe, but like I say, my heroes just lacked punch and heroism. Really, they were a bit poor. Yeah. What about yourself?
I enjoyed the army. As a total, they were more elite than Ross's men. Mm-hmm. Even though the Warriors of the Dead were technically, by point value, the most elite unit on the board, they didn't really bring their strength to bear because I could outmatch them in the fight with the fight value of 4. If you had got them against my Uruk-Hai 1, you would have only needed 4 pluses to kill, which would have meant I could have lost my Uruk quick. But I had a nice combination of packs of punch in the Uruk-Hai strength 4 and the eliteness of the Easterlings, so my whole army was effective. Yeah. And a man of the match is hard to pull out because I don't think my captains. I think the captain that fought on the side that your King of the Dead fought was probably my most effective hero. But I can't pick out an individual warrior. I can't remember who did what now. But he would probably be my greatest performer.
So in hindsight, I should probably have protected the King of the Dead more.
Yeah, because
sort of kamikaze him.
He's a hero killer, isn't he? The King of the Dead's a hero killer.
As long as he's in combat with somebody else, he could potentially wreak havoc. But
they're hard to kill though. Needed 6 and 4s to kill. You saw I used the point of might to kill just an individual Warrior of the Dead. Yeah. In that game because they were so difficult to wipe out. But
lessons have been learned.
They have been learned. You've discovered a distaste for the army you use.
Yes. It's disappointing because I normally enjoy using the Gondorians, but
perhaps with a larger scale army, you'd have more fun because I feel like the Gondorians would be best with a grandeur of 1,000 points. Yeah,
I mean Gondor Easterlings normally a pretty even battle, isn't it? Because they're essentially mirror images of each other.
With that upgrade, the Black Dragon upgrade was for me
better.
was the man of the match was that bonus.
It's only an extra point, is it?
Point per man. Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yep. That's right.
But I think.
Well, thank you for being the opponent.
No problem at all.
We did learn some lessons.
We did, and it was fun. Hearty handshake then, I suppose.
That's the only thing to do right now.
Probably the last one of the year. Final one of the year.
Yeah, and I suppose for both of us we wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yes, Merry Christmas and all that jazz.
Yeah.
So
we'll see you in Jan.
Yeah, you will.